Hey, what's going on, everyone? Mike Rose here. Today we're checking out XEN. Now, XEN has been making some waves in the crypto community. It's made a lot of people unhappy because people are comparing it to Hex, and they're comparing it to Bitcoin, and they're comparing it to all these other cryptocurrencies, and it's nothing like those other cryptocurrencies. It's quite different, matter of fact. So that's one thing, right? The other one is, of course, people are upset about the amount of bots that seem to be involved with this with this cryptocurrency. So there's a lot to cover here, and I'm going to make numerous videos on this, but I want to just make this a simple one, so we don't really get too ahead of ourselves, and we can kind of think about this rationally and look at this without the emotion and without the wanting of price go up and we all become bajillionaires and all of this stuff, right? That tends to be what happens in the world of crypto. So this is the XEN calculator, right? Now we're going to just cover the Ethereum chain because I don't want to complicate this very much, because this is actually quite complicated. Because this XEN cryptocurrency is launching on multiple different chains, and each one is going to be different. And this has to do with the way the currency is created. Ethereum is the one that has the most likely chance of doing well, because it costs more to create the currency. So there isn't as many bots, there isn't as much of an incentive to create bot farms and mint the supply with a bot farm. So this is the calculator here. So one thing that people are saying is that essentially this is like an inflation bug. You're going to always be able to make new coins, so the price is going to naturally always going to go down. Supply and demand, right? If you have an infinite amount of something and you can always create more of it, well, then it's inherently worthless, right? And that's, you don't really need to be very smart to figure that out. I mean, anyone knows that, right? So I'm going to address that here, and I'm going to tell you why that thesis is incorrect. And in fact, this is not an inflation bug. It just kind of seems like it. But this is not an endorsement. I'm not promoting this. I just want to address the mathematics of this. Okay, so let's just get this clear. This is not a promotional video, and I'm not, here to promote it. I just want to get into the mathematics and the calculator and why I believe that this is not, in fact, inflationary infinitely, right? So this is just mathematical, this is logical, this is not an opinion piece. Okay, so this is the amp, and the amplitude has to do with how many days the cryptocurrency will be created for. So as you can see, we start off at 3,000 days, right? So 3,000 days, and the mint term, let's go for the maximum right now, or this is pretty close to the maximum, because it does increase slightly, but it levels off once you get to 400. So we're going to keep this simple. We're going to say 400 days. We're going to keep this simple at about 10,000 new users after you. So I'm not going to explain everything here right now, but just trust me on the mathematics and these numbers, right? So as it stands right now, let's keep this little bonus at 0 because it's really insignificant. Amp 3,000, boom. Let's just say you're going to mint about 16 million XEN right now if you were to do this, right? So 16 million Zen, boom. Now you're getting 16 million. That's a lot of coins. Now what happens after a year? That would be about 2650, right? 350 days or so. You're getting less. You see, you're getting less. The number is going down. So after a year, you're still going to get a nice amount, but you're not going to get as much. So it is going down, and this is where it is not inflationary infinitely. It is, you're getting a smaller amount, but you're still getting a huge amount. So if you're late to this party, it's not really going to be a big deal. You can be a year late and it's fine. Now, what happens after 4 years? That's going to be about half the time, right? So that's about 1,500 days, right? 1,500 days. So 1,500 days, you got half the amount. See how it's going down? Now what happens when there's only 1 year left? $365 days. This is basically 7 years in. You can get 2 million of them. Pretty good amount, but it's much less, right? It's much less. So it is in fact disinflationary. The number is going down. Now I know what you're thinking, that's a long time, and it is a long time. At the end of it all, you can make this much. So this will be the end of this will be the last day. You can make 5,300 of them. So the number is going down, but it's going to take a while for the number to go down, and it seems like it's not going down at first. So what that means is that you don't want to be buying Zen. This is not a cryptocurrency to buy, at least not right now. But that's not to say that it won't potentially be something that people might want to buy in the future. So in the future, let's just say 4 years have gone past, it might actually be quite profitable, or at least it might be interesting. That's not the right word, profitable, but at least people might consider buying it. But right now is not the time to buy it, because right now it's the creation phase of it. And in this creation phase, you're actually going to get a really bad deal buying Zen. So it's very important that you don't try to buy this cryptocurrency. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, and yeah, that's about it. I'll address the bots and what I think about the bots on the other chains and all of that in another video. But that's it for now, guys. So take care and have a good day.